Firewatch.
Yeah, that's my intro.
Good intro.
I don't know what this is. Actually, my brother suggested it to me. He has really bad taste, but we're gonna play it anyway.
Wait, before you hit start, can I try my intro?
Yeah.
Hey, Jordan.
Yep.
Firewatch this.
Okay.
Is that any better?
It might have been better. Vote in the comments below. Let us know which intro you liked better.
Zach's is the best one.
Okay.
That was the second one.
Sure.
Jordan's the other guy. I'm Zach. Hello.
I am Zach. No, I'm not Zach.
No.
I'm the opposite of Zach. I'm Jordan.
Polar opposites, us two. Little yin
polar
and
opposites.
yang.
Little North Pole, South Pole.
Little chocolate and vanilla.
Or the little banana republic.
Is chocolate really the opposite of vanilla?
I don't think so.
I mean, I feel like it kind of is, but also the more I think about it, I'm like, maybe not.
This takes place on a boulder?
I don't
see
see
Julia.
I don't see anything.
I don't see Julia at all.
All I see is all this bokeh in the background. That's the photography term for the little soft orbs. Okay, we see you see
Yeah,
Julia.
is there something that I'm
Okay.
supposed to do?
She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. See you, Boulder? You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals.
Classic Henry.
Not
You
even
approach her.
Not even friends, pals. You are drunk. So what's your major? Or you're really pretty.
Ooh.
Fuck. You're playing, so ultimately you get to choose, dog. I would
Okay.
say the left one, personally. But I'm
Yeah.
also currently sober, sitting on a couch in the middle of the day.
That's true. All right.
You say a slur, and it smells like
you
corpse.
say a slur.
And she's like, whoa, what the fuck? You give an awkward smile. Evolutionary biology, she says, and I'm a professor. Oh, fuck.
Cool.
What's yours, she asks. She sniffs the air.
Oh, sorry, I farted. Toxicology?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Wait, why did you answer a question? Do you not know what your own major is?
Maybe you're not a student. Was that a burn, you ask? She says definitely. Worried she hurt your feelings, she asks if you want to split a cheeseburger.
Yeah, top half or bottom half? 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend.
I like the
Okay.
idea of, like, it's not like the toppings are separated. You actually, like, cut the burger patty itself
the
in
burger
half.
patty.
So it's just half a patty. Oh, dude,
Oh, that's a backpack?
that's a good joke.
I fucking thought that was a wheelchair, not gonna lie.
1 week later, you're Julia's boyfriend. 1 month later, you're dead.
Can I? Okay.
So she's a college professor and she's in her late 20s? That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, I guess.
I can understand high school, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on where you got a job because, like student teachers in high school, they were, like, in their early 20s.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's weird. It's just, I don't know, it's like you're 3 years older than me. You're teaching me? That doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But also, I get it. It's whatever. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. She gaslights you every day. You move in.
I thought I drove a truck.
You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. You drink beer there. You drink beer here. It's like a alcoholic Dr. Seuss. Life is good.
Why are you drinking so much beer?
Red beer, blue beer.
Was this game sponsored by, like, Bud Light?
Julia wants to get a dog.
sucks. I don't want a dog.
There's this scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd, one that looks so much better for dogfighting. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Fuck, man. I like little dogs, personally.
I mean, like, Julia is in love with this beagle.
She's supposed to be in love with us.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
No, I don't want to name...
I was so fucking ready to be on the side of the beagle. I was like, here's my argument. And then you said that. I was like, fuck, I got to yes and you.
But also...
I'm jealous.
But also, hold on. I read the reply itself, and I saw that we decided to name the shepherd Mayhem. Yeah, fuck that. Nah, we're not doing that.
Stupid name.
That's dumb.
Bucket is so much better of a name. But, like, if it was me, like, she's so in love with this beagle.
Yeah.
Apparently. Like, that's the one that you get. Like, also, you're in Boulder, Colorado. Like, everybody's just fucking high. Who gives a shit? And you're drinking beers.
I think this was in the 70s, dude.
Oh, yeah, this was 75.
So
everybody was high.
So high.
Everybody was still high.
Everyone was on
you're
Molly.
drinking beers.
Bucket's a good dog, and a week later, you've totally forgotten about the other one. Julia loves him. You love him, too.
Yeah, Mayhem? No idea who that is.
Just imagine going to the shelter with your girlfriend being like, oh, this dog's super cute. You'd be like, yeah, babe, but like, look at this fucking German shepherd. 1979, you talk out on the deck. You're drinking beer. It's summer. You're drinking beer. 9:30 p.m. and the heat still radiates off that glass of beer. What do you think about kids, she asks. And I'm like, what do you think about beer?
Kids? You mean people who can get me beer from the fridge? I think they're awesome.
Oh, you mean someone that'll be a designated driver in 16 years? Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Can't wait to have them as soon as we start smoking all these beers. Sure, I'll be Henry. Kids? They're not very smart or good at much. You know?
You ever seen a baby solve a Rubik's Cube?
Yeah, I don't fucking think so.
Doesn't know a single algorithm.
They're pretty dumb.
I love but hate this guy.
I'm saying if you and I have some, couple little idiots. We're not going to teach them shit.
And I'm going to make sure to call them little idiots all the time. They're
Yeah, you
love
fucking
it.
failure.
Oh.
Just like my dad did to me. Okay, so it's like that would be pretty good.
Are you open to kids, or are you like let's live a little bit?
Well, I don't like the attitude that they have about kids.
That's true.
So that would not be pretty good if you just think that they're a bunch of little idiots.
That's
Which
true.
I mean, they are. They don't know anything because they're fucking children.
Yeah,
they have to learn.
I think this guy's just trying to make an awkward joke, but it's definitely
sucks.
It's ruining the vibe a little bit.
Yeah.
We must have dropped out of our toxicology degree
and into our toxic masculinity degree.
Generational trauma, baby.
I don't know. I'm kind of voting this.
Do it.
All right. One day. Why rush?
She looks away, out towards the mountain. She sips a beer. We have plenty of time, right? Speak for yourself, mister. She downs the beer. Don't worry, you assure her.
As you down a beer.
You shotgun a Coors Light. You take your shirt off. You tell her she has the body of an undergrad. All right, gonna move past that. My ovaries didn't get the memo, she says, laughing it off. One day. Okay.
Yeah, my ovaries are too busy drinking beer.
Okay, one day, she says. 6 months later, you get engaged lying in bed on a Sunday morning.
Beers on the nightstand.
And by noon, you're drinking high noons. Drinking beer and watching fires.
The engagement ring was actually made out of a recycled beer can. Gotta save the earth, right? Anyway, so you woke up Sunday morning, and then now you're just like at this fucking park. No exposition there.
You wake up in a cold sweat, realize you've been married to a truck this whole time.
You wake up in a cold sweat next to a cold beer. Do not forget to check in with the beers. No fireworks.
The cold
only
sweat
beers.
on your brow is nothing compared to the cold sweat on the rim of that glass.
It's nothing compared to the ice cold feeling of a Coors Light. Learn to live with beers. Not recommended for inexperienced hikers.
Not recommended for intoxicated hikers.
Okay, so I guess.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right, going home.
I gotta get a beer. That's a very aggressive zoom. Could you imagine if your eyes could do that?
Dude, I'd look at so much stuff. I'd just be like, what the fuck is that?
Bro, you see that thing like 300 yards away? No.
Oh, cool. It fades to black again. We get more narration.
It's a Thursday night, and I feel alright.
So I will say
is out 4 hours. Yes.
I was looking at the settings before we started playing this game and before we started like recording. There was a volume slider for voices.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Where are the voices?
Well, there's also a dedicated button to raise the radio. So that's probably the voices.
True. There is also that.
Anywho, and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. She smells like beer.
Where the fuck am I? I was just in a park. Am I having flashbacks?
Yeah, clearly. Dude,
All right.
This is cinema. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having fun drinking beers. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad or you ignore her.
Well, if I'm fighting, then I get mad. I can't fight you and ignore you at the same time. What the fuck?
I think it's more like, do you lean into it or do you just kind of say like, I'm not having this discussion right now?
Oh, okay.
Personally, I'm a fighter. I don't like the silent treatment.
Yeah, I'm gonna get mad.
I tell you how I feel and then I move on. You call her an inconsiderate asshole. Well, she tells you to fuck yourself and not be such a baby. You call her selfish. She drinks a beer. You drink a beer. She drinks a beer. You drink a beer. She knows you mean it and it hurts her feelings.
God damn. Also, it's like, you called me a baby? Are you saying I'm an idiot? From the baby conversation
Am I a
earlier?
stupid little idiot to you?
It's called a callback, people.
All right, 1981,
Professional comedy.
6 years later, Julia likes to draw. You're just finding this out now, because this is one of the times you never see her with a beer in her hand. She draws plans from her research. She draws all the places you go, all the beer you drink. She even draws you. You pose and flex like He-Man. You frolic like a Victoria's Secret model.
I'm frolicking. Are you fucking kidding me? Frolicking.
I'm 6 beers deep,
Very
babe.
nice.
I'm frolicking like nobody's business.
Oh my god. Just imagine me in like a lacy thong. Dude, fucking frolicking
Honestly,
around
I don't even really want you to play this.
with my like really hairy butt cheeks.
I don't want you to play this. I don't want to do puzzles. I just kind of like making fun of this scenario we're in.
Yeah. Like, Henry kind of sucks. Part of it's our bad, because, like, I think, like, the whole, like, baby thing, I should have picked the other option. I think that was, like, the correct option, but, like, his attitude about it was so wrong.
Yeah, that was not...
Two forks. 2 forks. Okay.
That's me at
Good thing
Olive
I'm
Garden.
hungry.
They call me Tony Two Forks. Ugh. That was so unnecessary. If you were hiking, you would have just walked over that. You wouldn't have, like, hurdled it.
That was the most bullshit fucking little piece of gameplay ever.
A year after you learn that Julia likes to draw, during the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking bucket at night. You also like walking around with a bucket of beers. There's a festival in town, a beer garden. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. And you're like, nah, man, I want an ice-cold mug of beer. Bucket gets kicked. Fuck, dog, Julia yells. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking, probably on account of the beers she's had. You confront the attacker. You scare him
This
away.
wouldn't have happened with mayhem.
Or you beat his goddamn face in.
Dude, you kicked my dog?
Yeah, fuck
I'm
off.
fucking John Wick in your ass.
I'm not gonna kill you.
And
but
I've
you're-
not even seen those movies. So fuck you.
I mean, I think something with his dog happens.
yeah.
Your
That's
arm
really
gets,
all I know.
Your arm gets cut up, but you beat the guy to a pulp. You don't feel very tough. You cry your eyes out before the cops show up. Julia asks you to take a different path from that day forward. You say, okay, you don't want to go that way either. You drink a beer. From then on, you walk by the river.
Okay.
1984. You're all in a room full of computers. You know, like that book, 1984. Anywho, plans to have kids gets waylaid by work.
This is 1 year before Bruce Springsteen, Madonna, and way before Nirvana. U2 and Blondie, and music's still on MTV.
Your no kids are not in school.
And they can't tell you that you're uncool.
The only thing cool about you is the ice cold mountains on your Coors Light beer can. All right, we're milking this joke dry. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut, 2,000 miles away. It's a great job, associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Ah, fuck, dude. Well, what are we doing with our lives at this point?
Yeah, that's really important. Like, are you... I don't know, like, the fuck? What do you got going on?
Yeah, if I had a job, sure, it'd be a discussion, but if I'm not doing anything, fuck it, go to Connecticut.
Agree if she commutes back and forth?
Yikes.
Like, every day you gotta travel 2,000 miles to work?
Yeah, what the fuck is... Oh, both options suck.
Like, fuck you. But, like, convince her not to take the job? I hate that. I hate that so much.
Yeah, and I also hate having them do more during... Like, the first one sucks because it's sucky up front. The
Yeah.
other one is sucky in the long haul.
Yeah, the logistics of this
'Cause there's
in
gonna-
1984.
Yeah, there's going to be that fight of like, oh, I'm bending over backwards to make you happy.
Yeah. Flights are significantly cheaper. It's like pre 9/11, like by a lot. And also, I think this is back when like airlines were trying to convince you to like use them over the other airlines. So instead of them just being like a massive cash grab and just trying to bleed everybody dry, they were reasonably priced tickets, and they were trying to get people to fly with
encourage
that.
it.
Yeah, encourage it with like all these like extra like features and things. Be like, oh yeah, like we got snacks, like we got drinks, like
we got little packs of nuts.
Yeah, we got everything. Fucking Delta, they don't have any of that shit. But
We
like,
got a little wiener and some tiny
we got
nuts.
some little wieners and some tiny nuts. So, fucking.
I mean, I don't want her to not take the job.
I know. She, like, this is such a good associate department chair. Are you kidding me? I mean, you'll be able to probably maybe afford the flights and stuff, so I guess, but like. Fuck, she's gonna resent you so fucking bad.
Yeah.
If like both of them will put strain on your relationship.
Is there a third hidden option, which is just to crack open a cold one?
There should be.
Have this discussion in the morning.
All right, we'll do the commute. That seems like the better of the two.
All right.
Fuck.
You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if that's what she wants.
Or you could just fucking move.
But no, then you wouldn't get your way.
Ugh.
That's how you get your way. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester.
All right.
Okay, so it's not like an everyday thing, which I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I was being a little facetious with the everyday back and forth, but like
Julia
still.
is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior.
Oh shit, she's doing the Connecticut drugs.
Oh, wait, it is 1985.
Stronger over there.
She was found crying in the stairwell.
Right after shaking her ass on White Snake's car.
You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine and try to forget about it. Fuck, man.
Where's the beer?
Why can't you do both? Why can't you, like, have macaroni and drink wine and then while doing that?
Yeah, and then also talk to somebody about it. But you should definitely talk to someone about it. Like, that's
well,
way more important than trying to fucking forget about it.
Awesome. Oh, after seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia may be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. And then she forgot.
And then you had to tell her, hey, you have dementia. She's like, I don't think so. I would have remembered that.
We've gone to the doctor 48 times in the last month.
Julia, just like these idiot fucking kids that we have or don't have.
I honestly don't remember.
Pick up the journal.
What? Whoa! That was us. We flaunted it. Holy crap. Am I high right now?
Okay. I picked the right option for sure.
Holy fuck, dude.
That is going to have to be blurred. So, but it's like, it's pretty detailed and it's all there.
It's there.
It is there.
We're a healthy little bear, we are.
Wow. Okay.
Well, anywho, Bucket is getting older. Julia comments that it's kind of nice because he gets in less trouble around the house.
A week later, shits on the floor.
A week later, she goes back to the university.
She gets lost in the airport terminal. She doesn't know where the fuck she's at.
1987. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave.
See, I was telling you should have never moved to Connecticut. You wouldn't have caught dementia.
They don't wash their hands over there, man. Something in the fish. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic attack believing her dad is at the door.
It kind of makes you come a little bit, though.
The idea of maybe getting caught by
just
a fake person.
Also, if you would just give birth to the children, they wouldn't have to be unborn. What the fuck?
You tell her family. They are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia. Oh, she's Julia. For a while, your friends come by with little things to brighten the day, like a Colt 45.
And some Rise Up lights.
She gets worse.
This time her dad's actually at the door.
Oh my god, it's been 23 minutes of just reading.
I know.
But I kind of like it. 1990 to 1988, you spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple of months. A couple months?
A home? I thought we had a home. Where the fuck have we been living?
You decide to move her into a full-time care facility. You are determined to take care of her by yourself.
Okay. You're still in the 40s. Age-wise, it's obviously 1988.
I feel I like the idea of trying to take care of her, but also that's going to put a lot of strain on you.
Dementia is fucking rough.
Yeah. Having specialists around is nice.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely, yeah, specialist. Follow Julia around. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
You then wake up in a desert or in a forest and realize you were the one with dementia all along.
Really grassy and full of trees and bush desert.
Your life with Julia was actually all fake. Instead, what happened is you tried to walk up to her at that bar. You tripped and you fell and hit your head on a table. You vomited and pissed everywhere. You've been in a coma for 48 months. Yo,
He's just like, sup.
he flaunts at that. He was like, check this shit. No. Her family agrees with your decision. You find a fartastic place in Boulder and move her there. You see her every day, then every other day. You go out to the bar with your old friends. It's not the same. You get that feeling every wife tells her husband, if you ever put me in a home like Henry did, I will cut your balls off.
You slowly decide to cut your own balls off.
You slowly decide to not see your old friends that much. Instead, you decide to see new friends. A whole bunch. Julia's sister, Susan, moves to Boulder to
fuck you, Henry. Fuck you. I don't like this.
She visits her every day. You go with her some of the time. Susan buys you an old typewriter and urges you to use it if you won't see a therapist. You fucking won't. You've always really liked Susan. Oh, no.
Why? Yeah, so I did skip ahead and read that you've always
That's
really
what
liked
I
Susan.
figured.
That's
Yeah,
why I was
yeah.
like, fuck you. Also, as soon as they said sister, I was like, this isn't good. Also, go see a fucking therapist. Quit being a little bitch.
Although
I get it, it's 89. But
Typewriters
fuck you.
are pretty cool.
Yeah, but not as cool as a therapist.
You ever type out really deep thoughts while you listen to Pring! You gotta type those letters with purpose. Months go by. Bucket dies. Julia doesn't remember him when you tell her. Sometimes it just takes her a minute to lock in on you. In the back of your mind, you believe it's because you see her less and less, and seeing her less and less makes her forget you more and more. You think and think. Summer is coming, and you see an ad in the paper for a job.
Who the fuck is Summer?
Wow, we're finally gonna get a job? You take it. Fucking you take it, you little bitch. Dirty little bitch boy.
Yeah, you take it.
Yeah, you take it. That was the faintest loading circle I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Holy crap, a mission!
Wow. Enter the lookout tower. Yeah, this will probably be a little bit of a longer episode just because there's so much like narration.
I mean...
And this is the first little bit of gameplay.
But then again, maybe people will be like itching for more. If we cut it off early, just be like, hey, you want more of this?
That's true. You want to see what the actual fucking game's like instead of just like the fucking half-hour long introductory?
Just a whole lot of text and abusing a beer joke a lot.
Yeah.
Turn on the power.
I mean, as always, 10 likes. That's our standard if you want some more.
A voice!
Holy shit. I thought I did turn on the power. What am I supposed to do next?
Was that her name, Delilah? Hey there, Delilah.
Two Forks Tower, this
What's
is
it like there in New
Tower,
York
come
City?
You're at least 1,000 miles away. But, girl, tonight
sound
you
br-
look so pretty.
You sound pretty hot.
Yes, you do.
Hold left shift to activate your radio.
I don't think so. I'm actually going to hold R because I changed the controls.
Oh, that's right, you did change it.
It'd be cool if, like, the prompts changed. But,
Hello?
Hello? Whoever this is?
Oh, that's what we sound
It's
like?
Henry, right?
Yeah.
Hello?
Delilah.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
Okay.
So what's
You don't
wrong
have to be
with
an
you?
asshole about it.
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked
What?
for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
It took you 2 days to
You
hike to
take a
this
stab
place?
at what's
Holy
wrong with
shit.
me.
Fine, then can I like, sleep forever?
yeah, there's a gun in the drawer.
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Where's the oven? Okay. Well, this is the stove top. This is the oven. Oh my god. This game's gonna fucking try me crazy. Pinecone?
You're just gonna wait me out on this? Ugh, fine. But I'm gonna take a second here and have a guess about you.
You didn't
Okay.
reply in enough
Let's
time,
see.
so now he's getting
I don't know anything
snippy.
about you, but 9
Okay.
times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
It.
Throw the pine cone. I didn't fucking give, no!
No!
I left her! Firewatch!
I feel like they were in the middle of fucking talking.
Day one.
What the hell?
Morning, Henry. Well, I guess good afternoon. You probably slept like a rock.
I am from Boulder.
There's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in.
Actually, no, I
can see
slept
what
like a
you'd ask,
rustling
so
pile
call
of
me when you're
leaves. Every time a wind came around, I fucking flew away.
Wait, am I in fucking Wyoming? No way. I don't want to pick up the radio. I want to pick up the pine cone.
Oh, I want to see Julia. What's she look like?
A camera?
She looks great.
Okay, I have to pick up the fucking radio.
Oh, you can pick a pine cone. Yes. Fuck yeah.
Yeah!
Dude, we got a don't tread on me? Fuck yeah, let's go. Fucking look at these cones. Dude, examine it.
I'll see if I could catch it mid.
Focusing. Ow. Ow. Wow.
Okay.
Look at us. We're a little tender bear who thinks kids are stupid and beer is God. All right, activate your radio, dude. Let's do something before we end
all right.
everything.
Hey, sorry. Guess I slept in.
You gotta relax.
Yeah, I slept in a bed.
What, 14 hours of sleep? Ooh,
Yeah, Jesus. I guess it's what, 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
You slept
Don't
until
worry about it. That hike
6:45
puts everyone out of
p.m.?
commission for a day or two. But now that you're
Dude,
up,
you're gonna get
let
all
me
the suds
quickly get you
everywhere.
acquainted with the job.
Oh my God, it's suds!
There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
Oh, you mean the only round thing in this room?
Okay, yeah, I see it.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Warner Brothers?
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed
Oh.
it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to... Oh, fuck me!
Good God, language.
You sure?
lady.
It seems a
Out
little
your
big.
west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Huh?
Are those fucking fireworks?
The craziest thing a person could see.
I don't think so. I don't think those are fireworks.
Dude, use the
I need
compass.
you to confirm. Do you see them?
I don't know, I just see a big W.
I'll take that as a win.
Seriously, are you seeing them?
Oh my God, shut up!
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger is through the fucking roof.
Is that really my job?
Your job
There's
is
a
whatever
gun
I
in the
say it
drawer.
is. Look,
Take
the
it.
closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
2 days away?
Okay.
Like, kick the shit out of him sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure
I don't wanna
they
be a
don't
park
do it
ranger.
again. Take
Just
their
for a
shit.
summer.
All right, fine.
Just stay in a
Don't feed
watchtower
anyone a
like
knuckle
this in the
sandwich.
woods.
Get going. You'll probably need
Floor
a rope to get down the
talks.
trail between you and the lake, if I remember right. There should be one in the supply box. on
Hi,
the way.
bring
The
me
code
my
is
core
1, 2,
talks.
3, 4. It's actually that for all of them.
I'm kind of thirsty, actually, so maybe I'll just do this.
Convenient.
That's one word for it.
So anywho, are you gonna like fuck?
Yeah,
Throw
but
that by my food.
we are gonna fuck, but I gotta use this fire finder.
I mean, just go west.
Water jug. I can't. Is that a cold man?
It's a gold man.
Gold man. Okay. I've just seen like all the different things I could like interact with. Supplies. I want supplies.
For 2 forks.
There's only 2 forks in there. The fuck? What's this?
That's old Scottish soil soap, oil soap.
Done. Glass cleaner.
Skrillex.
Oh, I bet this is right twice a day. My thermos. Ah, I gotta have this.
My manly. All right, I'm having a lot of fun, but it has been 34 minutes, dog.
Yeah.
And it sounds like we're just going to be doing a lot of walking. So, I mean, hey, if you guys want more of this to see what this is about, please, I would love to play more and see what's up. This is a popular game. I've seen it all over the internet, never played it, and we played it, and I like it, and I want to play it again. So 10 likes.
I want to know
yeah.
what else there is to do in the game. I want to go beat the shit out of those firework
Apparently
havers.
this is like a puzzle, story-driven puzzle game. But
And they got space puffs? Oh my god.
we got the visual novel portion of things, and boy, was it fun. So
Yeah.
we're going to go do something else now, and we'll see you next time with something different. Bye!